This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Phoenix PD set to host another round of community meetings this week about the DOJ investigation into their department. Officials will update the community on where things stand with the investigation from their end. Tonight's meeting gets underway at 6 at the Buff Community Center. That's near 35th Avenue and Pinnacle Peak Road. Another meeting is planned for tomorrow at the Sunny Slope Community Center, and then Wednesday at the Desert West Senior Center. The Department of Justice is expected to release its investigation and their findings, quote, soon. Turning now to the latest on teen violence. It has now been 3 months since 16-year-old Preston Lord was assaulted and then later died after a Halloween party, and still no arrests have been made in this case. The East Valley community walking with Preston's family over the weekend at Veterans Oasis Park in Chandler, as so many continue to push for justice, not only for him, but in other cases of teen violence.
Since Light exposed the cases that were reported to the police and neglected. We had cases reopened, arrests were made, and victims started to come forward. We hope to find justice for them also.
Charges against 7 people were recommended by Queen Creek Police in late December. The Maricopa County Attorney's Office is still reviewing the case. Happening today, horse racing returns to the Valley. Live horse racing, that is. Paradise in Phoenix is going to start a shortened season as concerns continue to linger over its future. The owner, Jerry Sims, does plan to retire, but says he's hopeful that he can find a buyer who will continue horse racing. The 2024 season will be 57 days from now through May 4th. If you're looking to maybe rent your home in Avondale, you're going to need a license starting this week. The short-term rental ordinance was adopted last year with the goal of enhancing safety in that city, and you can learn more about that on the city's website. It's that time of year. Tax season gets underway officially today. The IRS will start accepting and processing the 2023 federal income tax returns. And remember, the deadline for filing for most people is April 15th. Now, before you go back to the same website or maybe the same accountant, you might want to listen to this. The IRS has launched a new free direct file system for this year. And our Joe St. George explains why you should use it and why you should maybe skip it, or why maybe you should skip it this year.
Tax software, or maybe you like your longtime accountant. However you file your taxes, you should at least know that a new option is on the table soon. This year, the IRS is launching a new direct file system, a government-built free way to submit your tax info to the IRS. But it's not available yet to everybody. In fact, this year it's only being offered to Americans in these 12 states. It's expected to be fully online for them by mid-March. But even if you do live in an eligible state, you might want to think twice before waiting to use it. That's because the IRS site, for the moment, doesn't include all credits or deductions. For instance, you can deduct student loan interest, but you can't deduct an electric vehicle tax credit. You can submit a W-2, but if you're an independent contractor, you cannot submit your 1099. Scripps News asked the IRS why it is so limited. Officials told us the new direct filing site this year is just a pilot and is designed to be intentionally small for now. They still believe hundreds of thousands of Americans with simple tax information can benefit from it. Waiting for this new IRS site to launch may be just one reason to wait and file this year. In Congress, there remains a chance of a bipartisan tax bill passing in the coming days, which would impact how much some Americans get back. If you file right now and the legislation passes, it may take longer for you to receive money that you're entitled to. Joe St. George, Scripps News, Washington.
Hi there, I'm Nohelani Graff with your most accurate forecast. We're warming up here into the upper 70s now as we approach the first half of this week. Warmest day right now looks to be Tuesday. Our average for this time of year should still be in the upper 60s. That's what's normal. The warm up is going to be much more rapid today as well. So while we'll still be chilly in the morning with those lingering clouds in the mid 50s, by noon we'll already be working our way into the 70s with the cloud cover lingering. So filtered sunshine And then by 4 p.m., we're in the upper 70s. Across the rest of the state today, more 70s across southern and western Arizona, mid 60s for the central portion of the state, and along the rim, more mild temperatures as well. Still chilly, but not bad in the 50s. 52 for Flagstaff, 53 for Show Low. This warm up will take us through midweek. Then we're tracking another storm system that does look to bring rain to the valley late Thursday into Friday. Snow in the high country, same timing, and cooler temperatures as well.
And for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, just hit up ABC15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app and make it a great day.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.